Hey everybody, welcome back to michaelfreno.com and my 365 blogs that I'm going to be doing over a period of 365 days to help me build a better Michael. And the reason why I've asked you to stop by is to, I'm looking for support. I'm looking for people to help me build and develop a better me. And, we've been working on what we call the 28-day mentally fit diet, and hopefully you can go back into the archives and you can pull those up and follow along and start your own 28-day mentally fit diet if you see fit. It's definitely a challenge. I think you get a big kick out of it. A lot of things we've been talking about is a wheel of life, and we talk about the 5 spokes that are all tied to the hub of life. And when you get that wheel rolling down the street, a lot of times if you don't have different areas of your life all at the same point, that wheel could become really out of balance. And that's where I was out of balance. Yes, I've had great success, but if your life is not if you're not prepared to have success, it's funny how it can easily slip away. And that's what I've watched happen just in my own case. And you hear about millionaires all the time that have made it and broke it and lost it and gained it, and it's because I believe that they're not in balance. And then you hear about people that have great success and they have continuous success, and I think it's because their wheel runs very smooth. And the 5 spokes are mentally, physically, socially, spiritually, as well as financially. And over a period of time, some air just doesn't get to all of them because we focus on one more than the other. And one of the ones that was very low in my hub was my spiritual and obviously my physical. And mentally, I think I've always been somewhat on the ball, but it starts to wear on you physically when people call you the big guy or hey Big Mike. And I hate Mike. I go by Michael. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when people call me Big Mike, and because I was never known as Big Mike. Matter of fact, one of my very first jobs that I had when after being a paper boy was I worked for an alarm company, and one of the owners was named Mike, and he was a big guy. I mean, he was a good 350 pounds, 5'9", and they all called him Big Mike. And I remember him saying something one day that if I could just stop going through the drive-through, maybe one day they won't call me Big Mike and they'll call you Big Mike. And it's funny because I said, oh no, I would never let myself get big. And here I am now at 47 years old, and I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And it's sad because over the last past several years, I've gone from successful Michael the surfer, the successful entrepreneur, to hey Big Mike and hey big fella, and it wears on you. So mentally I've even been knocked down, and and that's why a lot of people stop by this blog, is because maybe they're looking for an answer. They're looking for a way to build it better themselves, and hopefully you get that. So today's message was just real simple and sweet. Was don't let little things become big things. And I've allowed people getting away calling me Mike, and it's because my self-confidence was down. And one of the things that I've learned over the last 28 days, as I'm going through my first 28 days, I believe we're on day 19 or 20, that I'm going to make it a point. I'm no longer going to be Big Mike. I'm going to let them get away with calling me Big Mike, and I will end up being in the same spot that I am 6 months from now. And so I'm going to go back to being Michael, and I'm not going to allow anybody to call me Big Guy. Hey, my name is Michael, and I understand that I'm big, and I'm working on it. And it's not to beat them up; it's to help me build myself up. And I don't want to take them down to lift me up, but I got to draw a line somewhere in the sand. So. If you've always been called the wrong name or been called names and been bullied, maybe it's time for you to draw a line in the sand and let those people know. And don't let it happen to you. Draw a line in the sand and be enough is enough. And my name is Michael, and this is my blog. And hopefully you'll leave a comment, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, and have a great afternoon. Bye.